Faraj, I will give you a chance. I will give you a chance to do something different. You see, we have, since we start talking, that everybody is like as if we have a fight. So I'm going to listen to you, and I will give you 3 minutes to give me a reason for anyone to be a Muslim. And I warn you, everything you say after you finish your 3 minutes, you will be sorry for it. So think carefully. Okay, 3 minutes, guys. I'm giving a chance to this Muslim to give us a reason. Hold on, Faraj. I give you 3 minutes. Just wait. People, listen. Be my witness. I'm asking you to think carefully and to be smart. 3 minutes to give me a reason for anyone to be a Muslim. So you need to give me the best of the reasons. You want to talk about Quran, miracles, I don't know, talk about anything you want. 3 minutes. Why somebody want to be a Muslim? Yours. It's your 3 minutes. I'm listening.
Listen, CP. I am reasons. There is one God, one creator of the heaven and the earth. The God of Abraham and Moses and Isaac and Ishmael, you know. This is the God I follow. And we as Muslims believe that if you follow the one true God, and if you try to perform a good life and don't do bad things, you know, crimes and drugs and stuff like this, you have the chance to enter heaven, you know. There is a relationship between you and Allah directly, nobody between you. You can talk with him in the morning, in the evening, in your break, whenever you like. Allah is always here for you. And many times he helped me and hear my prayers, CP, you know. That's it. I am Muslim because I believe in the one true God, and I follow him with all my heart and with all my soul.
Done? Are you done?
All bad talking and all cursing and all I don't know what, it's okay. You can do what you want. But that's what we Muslims believe, you know. And I'm telling you again, and I'm telling this with all honesty and with all truth of my heart, I don't hate Christians. I was not raised to hate Christians, and I never heard one Muslim telling me, Farak, hate Christians and don't take them as friends or whatever. Never. Not in one mosque, not by anybody, not even family members who are Ikhwan told me like this, you know.
Are you done?
That's CP. Yeah,
okay, thank you very much. Guys, did we heard him saying that he believed in one God, the creator? So how you explain to me the Quran says that Allah is the best of the creators?
What the best of the creators? What do you mean?
Allah is the best of the creators in the Quran.
Creator. He's the best
creators. He did not say creator.
How it's spelled in Arabic?
Al-Khaliqeen. The best of the creators.
What do you want to tell me with this? And I tell you,
okay, if you are a Muslim, thank you very much. We will go to that one and we will laugh at it too, because قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٍ in Arabic means say Allah is one of. Ahad does not mean wahid. And you speak Arabic and I speak Arabic. So your God Allah need to be sent to school. In chapter 37, verse number 125, it says, أَتَدْعُونَ بَعْلًا وَتَذْرُونَ أَحْسَنَ الْخَالِقِينَ. Are you going to seek Baal, pray to Baal, and forsake the best of the creators? You told me that Allah is the creator. So how he say he is the best of the creators if there's only one creator?
Listen. Maybe what this wants to say is that people before Allah had many gods. You know, they prayed to this God, to that.
My friend, no, this not maybe.
This
it says
gods.
It says it clearly. It says it clearly. He is the best. God. What do you mean maybe? Allah is talking here. Allah is the best of the creators. Okay, Allah is the best of the creators. Okay, Allah is the best of the creators. How many creators there is?
Well, listen, no Muslims believe there is more than one creator.
Okay, so are you saying to me that Allah did lie when he said he is the best of the creators?
No, but
so how he can be the best of the creators if there's no other creators? If I say I am the best student in school, and later you find out that I am the only student in school,
no Muslim believe in more than one creator.
It doesn't matter. I'm asking you, is that a mistake in the Quran then? When he say he is the best of the creators, but there's no creators. Okay, Allah saying he is the best, he is lying to us. When Allah he says he is the best of the creators, was he lying or making a true statement?
look, whatever Allah says, it's true, and He have His reasons to say
So
whatever He says.
what do you mean reason? Give me the reason. What reason? This guy obviously maybe he's drunk. How he say he is the best of the creators, but he is not. But there's no creators. Okay, how I say, listen, if I say to you my TV is the best TV, but then later you learn that there's only one TV, which is the one in my bedroom in the whole world, that's mean I'm lying. If you say my car is the best car, and then we find, if you say, listen, Faraj, oh, hold on. If you say my donkey is the best donkey in Egypt, and then we find that in Egypt everybody have donkey, so what does that mean? You're lying.
I'm going to answer you again. We believe only in one God. We don't.
So why he says he is the best of the creators? Who are the other creator then?
You understand? You don't understand this verse, right? That
explain. I'm asking you. I'm asking you, Faraj. I'm asking you how he say is the best of the creator. If there's no creator, that's mean he's lying. If I say I am, if I am saying I am the best, listen. If I say I am the best student in the country, and the whole country have only one student, isn't it a lie?
What's your point?
You don't say the word best unless there's others like you. So okay. Allah is the best of who? Allah is the best of who here? What is the word to compare to? The creators. So when Allah he says he is the best of the creators, he compared himself to who? Do you know in this verse he's comparing himself to who?
To who?
To Baal. Do you know who's Baal?
Yeah, I know who is Baal.
Okay.
But stop it.
So okay. So Allah he is saying, but he is better than Baal. Is that correct?
He's a million times better than Baal. Sure,
okay.
He's a million times better than any false.
But he says he is the best and best than Baal in what exactly?
In everything.
No. He said why? No. He mentioned one thing. He is the best than Baal in one thing. And the verse says in creators. So he is the best of the creators. So Baal is a creator and Allah is a creator.
You're the first person in history that interprets this verse like this, CP. I never heard this interpretation before. I'm not
giving you interpretation. Allah is saying he is the best of the creators. Okay, listen. Okay, are you the best? Are you the best at work? Let us say yes. When you say I am the best between all the employees at work, it's mean you are the same as the rest of the employees, correct? But you are the best. Is that correct?
I don't get.
Okay, if let us say you are a teacher. Okay, and then you say I am the best teacher. That's mean. There's many teachers. There's many teachers right away automatically. There's many teachers, but you are the best between them. Do you agree?
Whatever. What you want to say?
No. Do you agree or not? Say yes or no. If you say I am the best teacher, that means there's many teachers, and you are just one of them, but you are better than them. Correct?
Could you get to the point, please?
I'm asking you. Do you agree or not?
I don't agree.
Why you don't agree? So how you say I'm the best? How you say I am the best teacher if there's no other teachers?
Listen. You're jumping around the word and try to make it mean something that it doesn't.
Okay, let me ask you. Allah asked you to worship someone. He do what? What is the requirement for a person to be followed?
To be what?
To be worshipped according to Islam.
A person is never worshipped in Islam. CP.
Well, Allah is a person.
No, Allah is no person.
Are you sure?
Is God.
Okay, so how Muhammad said that your God Allah is not our. He is not one-eyed. How many eyes do God Allah have?
Now you will get to this point, and you will say the Masih ad-Dajjal has one leg, and I don't know what. That's all nonsense, CP. So, we all know God has no.
So are you saying your prophet? Are you saying your prophet he is okay? Are you insulting Muhammad, saying that this does not make sense because the one who came with the story of the Dajjal?
You have to understand this.
No. Let me read for you. Let me read for you. This is a sahih. Listen. This is sahih hadith in front of your eyes. Your God, your prophet, he said, إني أحدثكم عن الدجال حيث حتى خشيت أن لا تعقلوا إن المسيح الدجال رجل قصير أفحج جعد أعور مطموس العين ليس بناتئ ولا جحراء فإن ألبس عليكم فاعلموا أن ربكم ليس بأعور. Let us translate. You should know. Let us make it short. You should know that your God is not one-eyed. Huh? But how he started, he said, the Antichrist. I'm afraid that you will be confused. Confused about what? Confused about Allah and the Antichrist. Who is the Antichrist? Antichrist is a man. He's a man.
Well, Listen. The Antichrist can perform miracles, and he can show
No
many
problem.
things.
But he is talking about the look. He's not talking about miracles. He never mentioned the word miracle. He is talking about the look. You should know.
We all know.
You should know. Okay. So based in the hadith, your God Allah is a short. He have a curly hair. He's fat.
Yeah.
He have a big ass.
Now again, I will tell you, not every hadith is true.
My friend, it's a sahih. It is sahih. Read me. Guys, does it say in the screen that this hadith is sahih? Everybody can see it. Sahih.
Even if the hadith.
It is sahih.
The meaning of it can be allegorical.
No, he's talking about he's talking about the look and the shape and the hair. What allegorical? Okay, what is the metaphorical of what the metaphorical of our hair? This is a guy. The Masih ad-Dajjal.
It's like
Al-Masih ad-Dajjal is a man. Is he a man or not? He have a hair. He have eyes.
It's like
okay. So why he is comparing the ass of this man? Why your prophet comparing the ass of this man to the ass of Allah if Allah has no ass? Why he's comparing the hair of this man if Allah have no hair? Why he's comparing the eyes of this man if Allah have no eyes?
You gave your point. Let me give me my point. In the Bible, there are many things who describe dragons and have feet from bronze and I don't know what. Is this everything written like allegorical too? You have to understand these things in a secret meaning.
No. Okay. Well, listen. You see, we when we speak to Muslims, we don't give our own interpretation. I can go right now and we can find your interpretation for this hadith. Okay. I asked you before. Do you remember? Do you remember when I asked you, name for me a cleric, one scholar you agree with, and you refused to give me one?
Well, it didn't come in my mind.
From the millions of scholars, you could not find me one. You're right. What about Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir? I can remind you. Okay, all of them, they agree that this is the look of the Messiah, the false Messiah. This is not a metaphorical thing. This is real. And Allah is not one eye. And I can right away pray for you. Tons of videos on YouTube. Tons of videos on YouTube speaking about Allah. Let me ask you. Do Allah have legs?
No, he don't.
Who told you
and
that?
If he have, it's not legs like we can imagine, you know.
Oh, so his legs is different?
If he have.
Do he have legs or not? The question is, do he have legs or not?
Well, if I told you, if he have.
Don't tell me if. Legs. I'm asking. I'm a Christian. I want to learn from you. Do Allah have a leg? Yes or no?
Not human legs.
Okay, not a human leg. Spider doesn't matter. He have a legs. Why Allah have legs?
Yeah, who knows what the leg of God is like?
This is another question. Why he need legs if he is God? You see, Jesus, he came to earth. He walked with legs in the shape of a man. So we understand why he have legs. Why Allah in heaven he have legs? He want to play soccer? He want to play football? Or he want to kick ass of somebody? Why he have legs?
So you want to tell me that
why? No, listen. Why he have legs? Is he a human? Is your God Allah a human?
No, he's no human.
So why he have legs? Why he have legs? What he will do with the legs?
That only God knows. God knows what he does.
Okay, so how you Muslim you say that your God Allah is not a man, but yet he have a leg. So you are saying to me he's a beast. How many legs he have? How many legs he have? How many legs he have? Allah, how many legs he have?
I never heard
how many legs? How many legs?
Anybody? That's
no. Even the Quran says that. وَيَوْمَ يَكْشِفُ عَنْ سَاقٍ وَيُدْعَوْنَ لِلسُّجُودِ فَلَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ. My friend, you are talking to someone who knows Islam in all the way deep.
And I know my deen also very well.
No, you do not. No, you do not. And no Muslim. Let me tell you something. There's no qualified Muslim in this earth can debate me. And I assure you that. And I challenge you to bring me a Muslim, he can debate me. None of you, nobody can debate me. So don't play games with me. So you just admitted that your God Allah have a leg. I'm asking you, all what you are saying, your God Allah legs is not like mine. Who care? This is not the topic. He have. The hadith says, the Quran says though, the scholars they say so. He have a face, he have hands, he have 5 fingers. He have 5 fingers. Let me ask you, what he would do with his fingers? Why Allah have 5 fingers? What he would do with them?
CP, if you are this great scholar you are pretending to be, why I never see you discussing big scholars in TV like Shabir Ali or somebody?
Shabir Ali is an idiot. Shabir Ali do not even know how to read the Quran. This guy is a scholar. He ran
And
away
you
from
are
me.
an
Go, okay, go and ask him. Go and ask him. ABN, this casual debate between me and him, and the guy, when he learned that this is a Christian prince, he said, he sent an email. The email is would be ABN. He said, I'm busy with my PhD. Thank you very much. Later maybe. He ran away. He ran away. He is a potato. He is a potato. Zakir Naik, he ran away from me. So let me ask you a question. Can you find me a Muslim he dare to debate me?
I'm talking with you.
You are not. You are not. You have no answer. Since we started, you are getting shower from the beginning. I want a Muslim. He can stand for me.
Listen, I have no answer. Every question you give me, I'm answering you. That's
and every answer you give me, I got you busted with. So now let us go back to the question. Why Allah have legs?
Listen, Allah have no legs, CP. I told
you just said so. You said so. You said so. You said Allah legs is not like our legs. Allah legs is not our like. This is what you said. Allah legs is not like our leg. So he have a leg. He have a hand. He have. Okay. The Quran in front of us. He said, وَيَوْمَ يَكْشِفُ عَنْ سَاقٍ. And the Hadith says, the Muslim, they said to Muhammad, are we going to see Allah in the judgment day? And this is a Sahih Hadith. He said yes. They said, how we will see him? To make the Hadith short, it's long. He said, how we will recognize him? He said, Allah will come to you in an image different from the image which you know, in a shape different from the shape which you know. And then you will say to him, we seek refuge against thee. You are not Allah, and we seek refuge to Allah from you, which means Muslim consider Allah shaitan just because he changed his shape. Maybe he come to them in a Halloween form, or maybe he is coming as a Santa Claus. So then Allah, he come to them, and he will say, he will come back to the original shape, and he will show himself, and then the Muslim, they will recognize him. The Muslim, they say to the Prophet, how we will recognize him? He said, he will go and show his shin. So you Muslims will recognize your God from his legs. How you recognize Allah from his leg?
If this is written in the Quran, it should be true. Fine.
So why you are saying to me that this is Allah doesn't have legs?
I said if it's written in the Quran.
Okay, why Allah then? Let us go back from zero then. Why Allah have legs?
Well, it will have his reasons. Allah have his reasons.
Do Allah walk or he fly? Do Allah walk or he fly?
Allah doesn't. I don't know, CP. That's a stupid question.
Okay, why? Okay, so what is the point of when I say a leg? What does that mean exactly? Do you know what legs mean?
Listen, for us, a leg is a leg where we walk with and things like this.
So Allah, he have. Who is the one?
A leg.
Okay,
listen,
who is the one who call it leg? Allah. Allah, he called.
Be something, but it could be something totally different, CP.
No.
And it's a childish point to ride on it. You know what you want to tell me with this,
my friend? The hadith in front of
we
us.
As Muslims,
the hadith in front of us describe Allah.
That we Muslims believe in a body of Allah.
Yes, you do. You do.
Okay. This is
why the Muhammad, he said that when Allah, he come to you in a shape. Okay.
Mujassim, listen. Mujassim believe in this. What you are telling me, we are not Mujassim.
My friend, you are a Mujassim. You are a Sunni.
No, we are not Mujassim.
Are you a Sunni or not? Are you a Sunni or Shia?
Yeah, I'm Sunni, but not all Sunnis.
All Sunni believe in that. No, all Sunni believe in that, and I challenge you.
That's not true.
All Sunni. Otherwise, they are not Sunni. You know, a second ago, you told me there is someone. He's a what you said to me? Sufi. Is a Sufi? Is a Sunni?
Okay, can I ask you something, CP? After all this,
no, listen. So Allah, let us finish this one. Allah in the Quran. Allah in the Quran. He have legs. He have hands. He have face. He have eyes. So Allah is a physical. Is Allah a physical being? Is Allah spirit? Is Allah a physical being or a spirit? Final, before you give me the question, no problem. Is Allah a physical being or a spirit?
I answered so many questions.
Is Allah, we will finish. Is Allah a physical being or he's a spirit?
Listen, I have to get up very early tomorrow.
No problem. Answer me before you go. Is Allah a physical being or he's a spirit? I insist. I want to know. It's a final, because the whole discussion have to end with this. You can ask me the question, no problem, but tell me, simple. Is he a physical being or a spirit? Is Allah a spirit or he's a physical being?
He is not a spirit or a physical being.
So what he is? Guys, how in the world this God can be God, but he is not a spirit, he is not a physical being? This means he's nothing.
Listen, no, God is something we cannot.
Let me ask you, is the Quran created by Allah or not? Is the Quran created by Allah or not? Is the Quran created? Is the Quran created?
How it was dictated by
No,
Allah,
no.
but not created.
Was it a create? Okay, yeah, create. You created. You create the Quran. The Quran was exist
No,
before. Okay, the Quran was no. Okay,
Listen,
dictated.
humans
No problem.
created
The question is very simple.
but Allah dictated it.
The question is very simple. Was the
Yeah.
Quran created? Yes or no?
Was the Quran created?
Yes or no?
Yeah, we humans wrote it. Yeah, we compiled it how it's now.
I'm
yeah.
not talking about the book. I'm talking about the Quran which Allah He sent to Muhammad. Is that
Message
created
itself.
or not?
Yeah, the message itself was.
Okay, go right now, my friend.
so it-
Go right now. Go right now to Google, and you will see all the Muslim Sunni fatwa that anyone believe the Quran is created, he should be beheaded. So you are an apostate now.
Yes, no, you see what I
You
did
are an
say?
apostate.
We wrote no. Allah.
I asked you the question was clear. I said the Quran which Allah sent to Muhammad, not the book, not the book in your hand. Was that created? Okay, let us go back from zero. Allah said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Is that created? Is that created, or this is not created?
I answered many questions now. Now answer.
So you will not answer. So Allah is not a spirit. Allah is not. Allah is a body. Allah is not a spirit. So He's a dead body.
Allah, spirit. So that I told you, Allah is more than that. And now answer, please, one question with me, CP.
Go ahead.
We are 1.8 billion Muslims on this world. I guess approximately.
Does that include the Christians?
Well, I think so.
So how you count the Muslims in Egypt? You count everybody there except including the Christian, right? You count all the Christians in Pakistan. You count all. This is what the Muslims do. You see, yesterday the number was 1.4. So overnight became 1.8. Next week you will come to me and you will say we are 2 billion. Let me tell you the news, my friend. Let me tell you the news. If the number will make a difference, huh?
Finish you.
The Hindus is more. Why you are mentioning to me the number? We are twice more than you. So what? That who care?
Okay, listen. It's not the number. What I want to tell you is this: there are many Muslims and there are many Christians on this world. We must find a way to live together. We cannot hate each other and only.
So what? So okay, why the Quran in chapter 5 verse 14 says Allah will spread hate and enmity between the Christians?
Listen, this was a time long ago.
No, it doesn't say. Okay, so at that time your God Allah is going to spread hate between the Christians. This is not true. The Quran. Let me get you busted again. Let me get you busted before you go. The verse says. Until the judgment day. Why you are lying again? Until the judgment day. Listen. I cannot take a liar. Sorry. I have to get you busted. I cannot handle it. Why? You said Allah spread hate against the Christian at that time. This is not what the Quran said. Read for me. Chapter 5 verse 14. No. Oh, people of the book, read. Let us laugh together at the lies and the liars. Oh, people of the book. Huh?
Listen, look, my son is 5 years old and he does the same.
Listen. Look what your God Allah saying. Look what your God saying. We string them with enmity and hatred between one to each other until the judgment day. Until the judgment day. This is your Quran. So why you are lying to me saying this is to me? This is was at that time.
We must find a way to live together.
This is not the question. I don't care about you live with me. Listen, Abdul, I don't care you want to live with me or not. This is not my business. I am here, a person who studies Islam. I am here to get your prophet busted. Your prophet is a liar, and this is what I'm doing here. So now you are a liar like your prophet. You told me that Allah spread hate between the Christians only at that time when the verse says in front of us until the judgment day. So the question, what kind of God he want to spread hate between the Christians when you are the one as asking me to live as a friends? This is hypocrisy. This is a lie. This is a religion of the devil, and you are trying to fool us, playing that you are a victim, playing that you are a nice guy. What about you were Santa Claus? Come to me as Santa Claus. Huh? Are you Santa Claus? So if you are Santa Claus, how come your God say this? If you are Santa Claus, if you are a person who believes in love and harmony and to be friends, how Allah he says the Christians are the worst of the creatures, Allah they are your enemy, I will spread hate between them until the judgment day. What kind of God he will spread hate between us Christians until judgment day?
Listen, nobody spreads anything. The only hate,
my friend, the Quran in front of you.
The only hate.
Listen, don't be stupid. Faraj, don't be
No,
stupid. Don't be
it's just
stupid.
to
Chapter
portray a
5,
hateful
chapter
person
5, verse number 14.
as a
Chapter
hateful
5. Listen.
Dude,
Am I quoting for you a verse? Am I quoting you a verse, or I'm showing you my own statement? This is Quran saying I will spread the hate until the judgment day. Until the judgment day. Until the judgment day. Do you know what until judgment day mean?
To shock you, but it's not about shocking. It's about to find a way to act as humans together. CP.
Do you believe the Christians are human?
Yeah, of course.
So why the Quran says they are the same as an an'am? They are animals.
The Quran talks about a specific kind of people, not all Christians,
my friend,
and not all humans.
My friend,
you are a
say hi to your parents and good night. I'm done with you.
وسط همي وقت ضيقي في كل مرة بنادي عليه ليا مين غيرك بيسمع ليا مين بجري عليه وسط همي وقت ضيقي في كل مرة بنادي عليه ليا مين غيرك بيسمع ليا مين بجري عليه وسط خوف انت الأمان انت فرحي في الأحزان انت واهب اللي ليا انت خالق قلبي فيا